We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
The boys.
Autobots. Go hit him! Spartans!
The brews.
Pick up the ale! He's been thirsty!
The nerds.
Well, technically,
Max.
Oh yeah, it was totally blackout drunk.
Boba Fett is the best pound for pound fighter.
Justin.
Grand.
Judgment time.
3 beers starts now.
Yo, nerds, 3BD. Welcome back to another From the Bartop, where we talk about, pop culture, nerd news, anything new, trailers, video games. What we got?
Trailers and video games.
Yeah, we do.
Lots of them. A lot of things happen. What do we want to talk about first?
Let's just jump into Oblivion. Fucking remaster drops 2 days after everybody finds out about it. What the fuck?
It's insane.
I mean, remember, it was like a week ago I saw that article that was like, is there a Oblivion thing coming out next week? And we're like, well, I don't know about that. And then sure as shit, here it
2
comes.
days. 2 days later. There it
It's
is.
insane. I couldn't believe it. I downloaded it. I haven't started it. I don't know. Just sitting there.
I've been playing it.
I know when I get into it, I'm just going to be playing it for a little bit.
Bring back good memories.
Oh, yeah. You start off on the lake, the little island in the middle.
I may have already killed a random so I could get that news from the Dark Brother. Nah, I stabbed him.
Oh.
You sick bastard.
I mean, that's one of the best quest lines.
Yeah.
If you're new to Oblivion, that's one of the first things you should probably do.
Kill a random.
Yeah, kill somebody and get the Dark Brotherhood. It's worth it.
It was fucking bullshit though, because I killed someone out in the streets, and then randomly I went to a town. Some guards like, "Hey, not on my watch." What?
How did they know?
How do you know?
It was like 3 days later. Like, the fuck?
Were there witnesses
No.
to your crime? Oh,
Like I
I
said,
don't know.
I was just out in the fucking wild, and I just killed some
maybe some fairy fucking saw you out there.
bullshit.
I don't know what kind of creature would be out there and
Spriggans.
Yeah, like some Spriggan. Just
I don't think Spriggans talk to guards.
Max killed somebody. I'm assuming your character's name is Max.
Yeah, obviously.
Not Jimmy?
Just in the Elder Scrolls, just Max. What are you?
My dark elf, obviously.
Okay. Max the Dark Elf.
I texted Stu, I think the day after I started. I forgot that fucking dickhead that's across from you in the cell at the beginning. If you're a dark elf,
yeah.
at least. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get out soon. I'm gonna go bang your fucking wife." Dude, fuck you, guy.
Not on my watch.
You just lockpick him and kill him, just punch him.
No, I think you do get back into the jail later in the game, and you can kill him.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And of course I do.
Just waiting for it.
Talking shit to some guy you don't even know. Like, what the fuck? Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. Like, imagine just being that guy. What are you, the hero of Kavach?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That guy's a fucker.
And you know what's funny? Like, isn't the guy, the king, like the main character basically? Like, you're not even like the main canon event character in that. You're just a guy.
Oh,
Right? I mean,
you're going to find Martin Septim,
Yeah.
voiced by Sean Bean. So I
Right.
guess you could guess what happens to him at the end.
He survives.
Yeah. But yeah, he's kind of like
he's
the main
alive to this day.
He's the main character, I guess you could say, and you're just kind of his little errand boy.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it. I think that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. But, jumping into the gates of hell and stuff and fighting demons.
Just pulling the Argonian move.
Yeah.
Going in. Oh my god, the Argonians. Insanity.
I think the character models for the Argonians and the Khajiits look a little bit wonky. Maybe I'm just not used to them, but they look a little...
I've seen some of the orcs and they're just fucking
I don't think I've actually seen an orc yet.
lower jaw, just huge.
Yeah.
Is the customization like crazy? Because I've seen
They
some
did.
where
They
it's
did
like
a lot more with the customization. Like you can lengthen your hair. So if you get like that one elf hairstyle where it just like juts the fucking off
Yeah.
the back of your head. It's like a 3-foot spike off the back of your fucking head.
Damn.
And like I've seen people like create like Taylor Swift and Angelina Jolie, and like people have just like made pretty good looking models from them. Like, all right,
That's pretty good. Damn.
Yeah, the customization is pretty fucking crazy. Like I even just like you could put 2 colors in your hair. I'm like, sweet.
yeah.
I want black and red.
Damn. How much you want to bet that they're gonna do this with Skyrim?
No.
And re-release it again.
My God.
Maybe in
How
In
much do you
another
wanna-
20 years.
But they're gonna put it on the Game Pass to make up for like a $50 price. I'll guarantee, man.
maybe.
Now that they know that they can remaster these,
They
like,
already remastered Skyrim like 5 fucking times.
yeah, but not like that. Like that's a total overhaul.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
they didn't do that with Skyrim. They just re-released it with mods.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you can mod it now. It's an anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're gonna be like remastered, like the definitive remastered edition, gold plus extra pluses.
Oh, the DLC.
Triple X.
Maybe. I mean, they have to wait a while to do that because I think people are starting to get sick of the remasters
Yeah,
or whatever.
they're on to me. Fuck.
But it's pretty cool though. I mean, 'cause, we just did the Skyrim episode again, or finished that up, and we were talking a little bit about Oblivion, but we didn't go back and play it because it was pretty hard to play
Yeah,
with
the
the
old-
old graphics. So
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
now
Yeah.
it's be cool if we wanted to. We can go back and replay it and do an episode on
Get
it or
the
something.
two-handed katana.
Oh yeah.
Thing was faster. It was like faster than the other long swords. You remember that?
I don't remember a
Dude,
two-handed
that was
katana.
like, dude. Oh yeah.
Is it
it's,
the die?
uh,
Oh, wait, maybe I do. The die katana?
No, I forget what it's like it's not Alakir.
Akaviri.
Akaviri.
Mm.
I thought it was the Akaviri die katana.
Yeah.
Akaviri.
Yes. Yeah. It's an Akaviri. It's just the two-handed version of it.
I don't remember it. This is the name.
Well, it struck a nerve, you know? Like, the memory's in there. I just gotta dig it out.
Yeah.
It's in the cloud, you know? It's up there. I gotta pull it out. You helped me along there.
You're welcome.
Like, yeah. Alakir, Akaviri.
Curved swords.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a little curved.
Yeah.
It
Nobody
is.
says anything about it, though.
It's got a curve on the tip.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be fun to jump back in and play some more. That'll be good.
Hell yeah.
I'm holding off
The
on
arena.
going to the arena and what's the fucking place? Shao Gorath's place?
Yeah.
Shimmering Isle?
Yes,
Or
yeah.
Shivering?
Shimmering.
Yeah.
Shimmers.
Shimmering?
Shivering.
Shivering.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm holding off on that because I want to level up a bit.
You remember those? Oh, the friggin' gatekeepers that were in the Shivering Isles, and then it's like you can eventually create your own. Do you remember that? It's like the
those big
monster
fucking skin
dudes.
things.
Yeah, and they have like the
Oh.
blade arms and all sorts of. You can like
Holy
customize them to do whatever like crazy shit.
I just
Oh,
remembered
yeah.
how creepy those were.
That's a memory unlocked
Yeah,
right there.
gonna
God
see those in
damn.
the remaster. That'll be pretty
Ah,
sweet.
Holy shit.
But yeah, I think they really did a great job with the graphics. They look fucking fantastic.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
The combat's
Good.
still pretty much the same. It's just like, but it like looks a lot smoother.
Yeah. Nice. That'll be fun. All right. Well, move on to the next topic. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what next?
How about that Fantastic Four trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
We get to see the Silver Surfer. She's a silver lady on a surfboard. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yep. And then remember when we first saw the Fantastic Four trailer, and I was like, the one trailer I was watching it, and they thought she was pregnant.
Oh yeah,
She's pregnant.
dude. Like they're so bad at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I know.
Like, just don't put that scene in the trailer,
She
and
does
you
the
can keep it
little
a fucking
waddle step.
secret.
Yep.
It's
You
right
think
there.
people aren't watching frame by frame? Like, she waddled. Looks like they CGI'd out her stomach.
Yep.
She's fucking pregnant.
Well,
And then, of course, in the trailer, like, well, guess she is.
yep. So that's what, Franklin Richards then?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably.
Hey, Stu, you want to shift your body so you're facing the camera a little more? Yeah. So
Hey.
it's not just the back of your dome. My bad. I mean, this is the bar top, so we're a little fast and loose over here, so remember that. But yeah, you're just looking at the back of his dome. It's a fresh cut, though.
It
by the
is,
way.
yeah.
Looks nice. I
He
understand
was
why
trying
you
to
wanna
show off the back.
look
of
at
his head.
look at the lineup, but yeah, like maybe if you have to move your mic and extend it.
Yeah.
But I know you want to
Don't
look
do it
into
now.
our eyes as we
Gaze.
talk deeply about the Fantastic Four here.
Yeah. So I don't know what else do we see there. I don't
So
know.
Galactus's foot.
Yeah.
The Thing, more the Thing.
Yeah, smashing through some shit.
Yeah, smashing through pillars and shit, right?
Carrying a
the ship.
yeah, Superman.
He's got
style.
Godzilla legs,
Godzilla
where
legs.
he could be in the middle of the ocean and he'd be able to stand up. You know?
Oh, I think it was on ice. I don't know. I didn't look that
Dude,
closely.
in the first Godzilla movie, when he's out to sea and he's just like letting it rip.
Remember, like you
dude.
said, he's just paddling that tail.
It's like middle
No,
of the ocean.
I think that was the second one. God, get your movie
It's
straight.
crazy.
Yeah, when he comes up in front of the submarine, he's like,
Well, that one too. That's the second one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's multiple times when he's just in deep water and just like, dude, his legs are like elephant legs. They're not like long.
what are you doing in the first? I don't know. They're probably damn sure.
The
It probably
Muto.
doesn't
The
matter.
Muto.
Huh? When he blasts it in the face?
Dude, yeah. That's,
They're like close to the shore.
Dude, boats go through that. It's a shipyard, dude. It's a harbor.
Yeah.
Deep ass water.
He's the size of a skyscraper.
Dude, his legs aren't that long.
You don't know him.
The bottom of his like tail is not that far from the bottom of his feet. I feel like
Listen,
it's right there, dude.
Are
It's
you a
stub
harbor
legs.
master?
He's got stub limbs, you know. It's
Not
the
anymore.
Same deal with the Thing. He's just like just paddling. You know?
I don't think that guy can fucking swim. He's a giant rock.
No way.
Yeah, I wonder how did he breathe under there? I mean, to go even get the ship, like the chains, like he's well, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't. That was a weird.
Sidetrack.
Yeah, you would sink like a rock.
Yeah.
Sink like a rock. I
Like
don't
a
know.
rock.
Some versions, his insides are rock, and some versions, the insides are not rock.
So he doesn't need to breathe.
No, he needs to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I think he needs to breathe. But like, I'm just saying, like, I think maybe he's buoyant because he might have actual organs that aren't rock. But like, some versions of him do have it all, where everything is just rock.
I'm just gonna Google real quick if the Thing.
Can the thing
float.
swim? Yeah, just throw
Can
him
he
into
float?
a fucking lake and
There you go.
that's how you beat him.
Yeah.
You think it'd be pretty fucking easy. Nobody thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Rock, paper, scissors, water.
Because I mean, what? Hold your breath for a couple minutes max. Like so. Yeah, you throw him out 40 feet. He's not making it back in time.
No way, dude.
Alright.
Stupid.
But I don't know,
I'm
do they-
excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
we
looks
saw
good.
Reed Richards stretching.
Yeah.
And he was like stretched out, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere where people thought he was gonna have like weird powers, kind of like, what I think like Miss Marvel.
Like Kamala Khan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it would have been stupid if Marvel did that.
Yeah.
Like, just make him fucking stretchy.
Yeah, like I'm fine with her having that because it was kind of like I guess
I think her powers were almost identical to his.
But yeah, they should have just went with that. I think they might have to like change it to whatever they do in
Yeah,
this
it's
Fantastic
weird.
Four.
Strange how people like when you're comic accurate.
Yeah.
Marvel.
At least they're learning now. It only took them 20 years, but they're
Yeah.
learning. They're learning.
What if Doom is the Cloud now?
RDJ isn't actually in. He's just voicing a cloud. Mother of God.
Oh my god.
He's MODOK.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, was there anything else in the trailer?
I mean, it looks like, shit's going down. Or,
I think they
Johnny-
might lose, dude. They
I-
might lose
I mean,
hard.
I could see that because aren't they supposed to go into Doomsday? So I could see them losing to Galactus and come into mainline
Yeah.
MCU and be like, "Hey guys, we got to watch out for this big old alien man that wants to eat the Earth."
yeah. Because, I mean, it looks like the one shot looks like Earth is blowing up. Getting the one shot that's in the trailer, so.
I wonder if it's Earth or some other planet.
Yeah.
Because they're like, "Hey, we got to
be.
research Galactus." Oh fuck! He eats planets.
Could be a flashback. Of
Silver
some-
Surfer comes out with their little,
Surfboard.
no, I was going to say, like, projector. Like, let me show you what we can do with our planets. Like, here you go.
Well, in the fucking other Fantastic Four movie, Nor Rad uses his fucking stomach as a TV screen.
Oh yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. We're gonna cover those movies here.
Some of the
soon.
comics where Reed Richards is like a freak, dude. Like
Oh, yeah.
he's like taking his eyeballs to like see further.
Just stretching
and
his
like
eyeball
stretching
out.
his eyeballs like boing, like cartoon
Like
shit, dude.
Patrick.
Like
SpongeBob and Patrick
like
when he's looking.
weaving around shit with eyeballs, man.
Yeah.
Like he's a fucking freak.
Like the way he can use his powers because he is so smart, right? It's kind of ridiculous.
It's insane, man.
Is
You
think
just
he,
make
like-
himself super dense, just like
I think he's like
just
fucking-
unstretch.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just like expanded his head to be like, I need more brain power. Blah.
Boing. What?
I'm kind of because like we have smart people in the MCU, like we have Tony and Spider-Man and stuff and Hulk, but like it doesn't. I don't know. I guess in the first couple Iron Mans, it seemed more like
The computers were doing a lot of the work.
and it was like engineering kind of like it was just like let me build something, which is still cool, but
Yeah.
it didn't really seem like sciencey, if that makes any sense. I don't know what I'm saying, but like it looks like Reed like in this trailer is like they're like, are we gonna be okay? And he's like, I don't know.
Fuck, dude,
and then
I don't know.
he goes back to his room and he's just like writing on the chalkboard and shit. Like, what the
hope
fuck? How am I
so.
gonna figure this fucking shit
Like how,
out?
you know, one scene he's just got a big X on it. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Nope. You wouldn't
So-
erase it. You just put an X
Yeah.
for the X-Men.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I saw your fucking.
What if the side eye just? What if it was? How cool though would it be if they had? Because like the tertiary like the honorary members were always She-Hulk and Spider-Man.
I think a lot of heroes.
There's
have been.
more, but
I
those
think
were like
Ghost
the-
Rider's been in it. Hulk has been in it.
Those were like the prominent ones though. So it's like, yeah, I mean they could cross. That would be so cool if they just like I don't know. Just had like some kind of moment like that because they had the characters. I guess Spider-Man is on lockdown still, but
I mean, they're making another Spider-Man movie, so
yeah.
I think Sony's.
But like
finally-
it's like
I think
restricted in
Sony-
certain settings still.
Yeah.
Like
I think Sony is giving up on their fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's over. That's a wrap, dude. That's
how
a wrap
many-
on Craven.
Just give
dude.
him back.
How many flops do you need? Like,
Man.
just take the L,
All of them.
move on.
It's over. Like just focus on making a better PlayStation. You know, like, just go all in on that. That's your winner
Yep.
right there.
Make it less expensive, please.
Um,
I'm tired of buying consoles.
yeah, that's true.
Fucking Switch 2 is coming out. I'm gonna have to buy that.
I'm not buying that. I don't think. I'm gonna stick with the one for a little while.
I mean,
I don't even use it that often.
me either. But there's games on it I want to play. I'm sure at some point they're gonna make another Zelda. I'll probably wait for that.
I know there's a Metroid game coming out.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. Fuck!
Yeah,
Why'd you have to
and
remind me?
I
though?
think it's first person. So
Yeah, it's
like-
Metroid Prime 4.
yeah, it's back to like the original formula.
Oh, no, the original formula
Back
is
to
Or
formula.
well, not yet. You know what I mean.
the Metroid Prime formula.
Where it's the side scroller. Yeah.
That was Dread. Metroid Prime Dread.
Yeah, that was
Or
the
Metroid Dread. not
original form. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, original form,
Where it's just
modern
a fucking-
graphics.
I think I've heard them described as bullet hells,
Yeah, it's
which was accurate.
man.
All right, that was
Oh, anyway,
sidetrack.
Sidetrack.
but that's pretty much all we had in that trailer. At least they didn't show us, hopefully, any major spoilers in that.
Yeah,
I mean, what else? We had some other trailers. There's more trailers for Thunderbolts, but I don't know
The
if we.
movie looks fun.
It does. I mean,
think
it's coming out soon, so
Comes out in a week.
yeah, and probably don't need to really rehash that. We'll probably just do another bar top after we see it. So,
yeah.
I don't know what else. Was there another trailer, or was that it?
Predator.
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 Badlands.
Badlands. And boy, do they look like Badlands, dude. There's just
Doesn't
like
look
it's
friendly.
just desert. Like how are you a predator in a desert?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I mean, you must be elite. I would assume. You know, they don't have their suits on. It looks like.
Well, from what I've been seeing, because after I saw, I mean, like we were saying off mic, I'm not a fan of the design of it. Apparently, it's supposed to be a very young predator out on his first hunt.
That's pretty cool.
Which, I mean, see a little bit more in their culture. Whatever, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, don't like the design.
Yeah, it just I agree just because of I don't know the choices with the little tendrils having them pulled back. It just looks like faded hair, and then I don't know the face
It looks
structure looks
extremely
human.
human.
Yeah, it just
And
looks like
then,
a
like,
mocap person.
And then I looked into it, like they were actually trying to make it look a lot more human because that predator is supposed to be the hero of the movie or the
Yeah.
protagonist.
I like the look, dude. I have always hated the big fucking dome alien. Like, How are you a predator carrying around that big chrome dome, dude? Like, what is in there? Like,
It
it
just
sure is
shows
not.
how-
It's
it
not
just-
brains
It
because
just
you
shows how strong their necks are.
I mean, you wouldn't be like out there hunting in these random planets if you had like more intelligence than that. Like they're primal. They're very primal like creatures. They have enough intelligence, I guess, to like go
Space
off the world
travel.
and shit.
Well, that's another.
But that's all they do is hunt. Like they're not like building civilizations.
But I
They're
think-
massive, you know.
I'm just putting stuff together here right off the top of my head. But they have all those fucking dangly things, what everybody calls their dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And we were saying off mic, those are actually like sensory organs. So that's why I don't like that they tied them back. It's weird.
I wonder if that's how they're growing. Like you can't really tell that it's like
If he has a fucking hair tie,
The man bun
yeah,
of
like
his
there
stuff.
might not be. It might just be like the way his grow.
yeah, maybe
Because he doesn't have that big chrome dome because
Yeah.
it like pushes him out or splits him maybe when he gets
Right.
older. I don't.
But-
But maybe he's a different species like every other fucking movie. You know, there's a new predator in every movie.
Right. But I'm thinking
It's like-
maybe. Fuck, where was I going with that? Like
I'm
maybe
sorry.
maybe their heads get so big is because they like those things spread out and they use that to like track. I think it's supposed to be like a balance thing, but also I could see him kind of like shaking them around like a sonar thing. I don't fucking know.
I kind of like it better like when like Stu has the mask sitting right there. Like I like the thought of that being like almost like the elite's headdress where it like comes up above their head.
Yeah.
Rather than that being their whole dome. I've always liked that. I don't know.
Hmm.
I've always liked the Predator, of course, but I always hated the fucking.
I mean, they're just trying to make it look
Yeah.
scary. I think because like that you needed a dude in a suit. They were just trying to make a big scary alien, and then when they zoom out,
Yeah.
you see that it's just a guy's body with a massive fucking head. so now they're
first
probably like
movie.
CGIing them a lot more to make the human body match up with the size of the head more.
Yeah. I also think
They
that like
did have big fucking heads.
oh dude, and stunt actors have to be so much better now to where there's no excuse to not put a guy in a suit, but sometimes those suits looked real hokey in the movies where he's like, "Yeah, I gotcha." And you're like, "Oh, no." Like after all that cool face shit you just showed me and I see your fingertips and it looks like like felt gloves.
Yeah, when they're like
pointy
poking at their
gloves,
little
you're like,
fucking wrist
dude,
things.
it's like rubbery. You're like, what?
Just not accurate at all. It's also a fucking close up on just that big dumb finger. Boop, boop.
So some of it you're like, damn, like it's very dated. And you're like, all right.
You know, I agree that it's dated, but and maybe I'm the minority. I would take that 500 times over than any of the new designs.
CGI is getting so shitty somehow,
But
it's getting worse.
I don't know. I mean, that first Predator, yeah, it's goofy, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
the stunt actor was like 7'3" or something. Like, so it wasn't like his head was big,
Big
but it
dude.
wasn't like bobblehead. It was so.
No,
like,
no.
It
It's
seems
not
don't know.
ridiculous.
You should get like they should get like a I don't know dude that played like the Mountain to be the Predator. So he's got the big fucking body to match the giant fucking head.
Yeah.
Or
I
just,
always
like-
thought the Predator was supposed to be relatable. That's why he looks like humanoid. You know, you're supposed to find something.
I think it's just they
Like,
just needed a fucking.
He has like all the different cultures represented on him. You know, like that's style. That's a choice
Yep.
to do those things. You know, to put dreads on your alien, to have him have like kind of that. Like when you take away his jowls and shit, like that's a human face. When you just like capture his eyes, like you're like, it's kind of I can see it. You're like, that's a head. That's a dude. Like.
I think that was just a lack of technology. Because, like, look at the new one. He's
Well,
got,
true.
like, real bright yellow eyes. So they're taking away the human eyes from it. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But he's got like the human shaped kind of head.
Yeah.
Much more human shape head. Than
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
They said, like, the eyes aren't nearly as sunken. Because you look at some of those old ones. Their eyes are
Yeah.
They're in there. Beady eyes.
Yeah.
Beady motherfuckers.
beady eyes because the head's so fucking big.
Yeah.
And I did notice though at the beginning of the trailer, there's a lot of new skulls hidden like in the back. Like there was a freaking T-Rex skull
Oh, that's cool.
on the one side, and then there's I forget what there was a couple right in like the dead center that were from other not like Alien franchises. What the fuck was it though? Oh shit. Oh, I don't know. You guys talk about something. I'll look it up real quick.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know. Like, this is kind of semi on track. Is like the Predators and Aliens have been going into Marvel universe lately.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did see
saw
that.
Like
Yeah.
Wolverine was fighting one for basically his entire life. Well, on and off because the Predator would come back every once in a while.
You son of a bitch.
I think at one point it put like alien acid and melted his fucking head and thought he was dead, and then he regrew his fucking head and took it because the adamantium.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
It was just his adamantium skull on top of his body, and then he came back and killed the fucker.
Damn.
I think Godzilla was also
I saw that. Yeah.
because Stu's still looking it up. He was also in the Marvel Universe. Apparently, the Hulk gave him some of his blood and turned it into a Hulk Godzilla. Hulkzilla.
Oh my god, they just did that in What If? Did you see What If?
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
I didn't watch the season.
I didn't
3.
like it either, but
Well, they
It
made
was
the
a
Hulk
kaiju
into a fucking kaiju, which was strange.
he was fighting other Hulks. Like
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
it was really weird. But
They went fucking. The What If just turned into the fucking Captain Carter show.
I think it turned into the Red Guardian
Yeah.
show, dude. Like they
Oh,
just
that
were
too.
up Red Guardian's ass for whatever reason. And you're like,
I think
what?
David Harbour's just like, fuck yeah, I'll keep voicing him.
Yeah, give me money. Yeah, when they that first 2 seasons I was all right with, and then like I watched the first episode of Third, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. I don't know. I just stopped watching it after that. Anyway, it's the one dead center they think is from Independence Day.
Oh, I see. I recognize.
Or no, I'm
that.
sorry. Wait, Independence
I thought
Day
it was
or
like
World
a-
of Worlds? Something. Martians from World of Worlds.
Yeah,
I
big,
thought it
big
I,
head.
I thought it looked like a queen alien, but it was also kind of small. So I don't know. I was just trying. I
Yeah.
also, again, didn't really look super close. I'm not a fucking frame by frame guy. I'm not that big of a fucking nerd.
And there's the T-Rex skull. That's
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Rexy,
Mhm.
Jurassic Park. We were both in sync there, Max. Oh, look at that. Same line. What the fuck?
Oh, look at that. Right.
3 beers deep. We're on the wavelength here.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. What
You'll see.
Yeah.
what else we got? There was set off all the trailers. So
Yeah.
we want to quickly talk about, or do you have something else?
No, I don't. I was trying to think if there's any trailers, but
Oh,
I was
yeah.
making a noise while doing it.
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
We can do that. So I guess we can put a spoiler notice in the header of this. And now
Spoiler.
here's another spoiler. If you don't
Spoiler.
haven't watched
Spoiler.
them, go watch them, or just if you don't care,
Yeah.
listen.
Fucking chew.
I mean, it's from a game that's however
You've
many
listened
years
long enough. Just subscribe now.
Subscribe?
Subscribe to us. You know, YouTube,
Yeah, that's right.
3BD podcast.
Do it.
You can see these beautiful faces or the back of my head, whatever. It's
Depending
fine.
Follow us on TikTok.
It's
for
mostly
some
my
skits.
face because I'm right in the middle, which I don't know if I'm super happy about.
That's true. Hey, well, we could switch spots.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Just
But-
realizing how much I squint.
Just you can't even see my eyes half the time. I'm just like,
Yeah, but that's how your face is.
yeah.
That's true.
Anyway, so Last of Us, first 2 episodes are out. What are your thoughts?
Man, I thought that was some pretty damn good television. Like, I already knew what happened because I never thought that it was going to get turned into a TV show.
Yeah.
So I just looked up, like, videos, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm never going to play this game. I didn't own PlayStation. And I heard it was a really good game. So I'm like, whatever. I looked up. I know some things that were happening. That was the big one I knew that everybody knew.
What happened?
Joel.
The main character, some people would say the leading star of the show,
Pedro Pascal.
Gonzo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and
What
technically, I will defend this because it is Ellie's story. So he was just the biggest name, I guess, in the show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's the headline actor.
Yeah, the headliner. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Gone. Yeah. I mean, I know, like, I'm interested to see dude, there's going to be a lot of killing coming, I feel like. Like, they're going to go on a revenge tour, dude. The brother, Dina,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
fucking Ellie.
Yeah.
And probably one other person. I don't know who else. Maybe that,
Jerry?
Jesse.
yeah.
Jesse.
Yeah, the one that would go out on patrols with Ellie. What,
That was Jesse, right?
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yes. So all of them are probably going to go out and they're going to kill.
Yeah.
And I like, I don't know the actor's name that plays the Tommy,
Yeah.
but I like him a lot.
He had a standoff with a bloater.
Oh my god, that was fucking sweet. I liked that. That was, I guess that's a big change too, because I look it up after I see the episodes. I'm like, what did they change here at this part? without pushing it too far, you know. So I know like kind of what's. But yeah, like that whole attack on Jackson, man.
Sorry, I was looking up the actor. It's Gabriel Luna.
There you go.
He was-
Yes, I
he was
knew that.
fucking
name.
Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No shit. Damn.
I feel like he's one of those guys that just keeps popping up.
Yeah.
Sidetrack real quick. You know the Colossus, the old X-Men Colossus, like from the 2000 X-Men movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know he was Chief in Forward Unto Dawn?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not
Dude,
know
well,
that.
he is a big guy. So, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was
Good
just
for him.
randomly scrolling
Yeah.
through Instagram, and I didn't know his name or follow him or anything. It was just random suggested. Then he's like, I've worn a bunch of stuff, and it's like him as Colossus, and then him as Chief, and then like a couple other things. Like, what the fuck?
When were you Chief? Yeah, he's just like fucking Forward Unto Dawn. What a great project that was, too.
Yeah.
We need to cover that
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in an episode.
Okay.
It deserves its own episode.
No. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Yeah, what? We did that fucking Halo show. I talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
God, it was bad.
Johnny Rings.
Johnny Rings and the fucking bullshit.
Anyway, back to Last of Us. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that attack on Jackson,
A good video game interpretation.
Yeah.
very fucking good. That attack on Jackson, better than The Long Night in Game of Thrones.
Man.
Hands down. It was like story to like the attack to like the realness of it all.
Yeah.
Way better.
Well, the Long Night in Game of Thrones, wasn't it? That's like one of the last battles, right?
Yeah, that's when they
The
that's
walk
When
back
you
out.
couldn't
Winterhold.
fucking see anything?
Yeah, and it's complete darkness, and they're like standing outside the walls.
Yeah.
Instead of like in the fucking castle.
Smart.
And then like all the main characters are getting swarmed by thousands of things, but then somehow no one dies, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's happening?
Dude, people were getting fucked. Like they had the walls. Like it was cool to see that they had like a nice defense. Like they were capable people, but like some of them were just like
The flamethrower dude, like,
People.
I'm out of here. He just goes
my
running.
God.
Oh.
There were like a wall of flamethrowers, and like 3 of them just dip. Like as soon as because they breach the city, because the big bloater comes in and just like,
So is Jackson like that mountain town they got to
Yeah.
at the end of season 1?
yes,
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because, I like.
It's
I mean,
very depressing show.
I'm not I don't like depressing stuff.
And like,
Also, I mean, I looked up what happens, like you said. I watched videos on the game because I
Yeah.
don't plan on playing them. They seem extremely depressing, and I don't
And
like being depressed in my off time.
yeah, I knew Joel died at some point. I didn't know how or when.
Oh, he gets the fucking shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Golf
And
club to the head.
so I was bracing for it at some point.
It was pretty much that.
Didn't know it was happening the second episode, but
I think it's worse in the game because I think they like actually show his head kind of getting caved in a bit.
yeah, because in the show he gets stabbed as the final
Did I say
thing.
show or game?
I don't know.
You
in the
said
game. Okay.
Yeah, he gets stabbed in the neck to kill him.
Oh,
at this
see,
one.
he just gets beat to death with
Yeah.
a golf club in the show.
I mean,
game.
she beats him to death, but then the final stroke is just
Yeah.
a
But I think in the game,
So, like,
it's
he's
like
on
an
the
actual,
ground.
Yeah,
bloody to a pulp, dude. It's just fucked up. She's beating him with every golf club, breaking him over him. She shot him in the leg,
Ouch.
like with a
His
shotgun,
kneecap, yeah.
instantly. And then you're like, oh, he's not living.
yeah.
He got shot in the kneecap in
Yeah.
the apocalypse. You're dead. Like you're done. That leg's either gone at best.
Or you're crippled and you're where are you going?
Yeah, dude.
Not if
Oh.
you're a Spartan.
yeah,
I didn't think that they'd have the balls to do it. I'm actually proud of them for doing it because it's true to the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be true to the game adaptation? Fucking sack up. Yeah, you got to kill Daddy Pedro. I hated it, but bro, that's part of the fucking story that you're supposed to tell us. So I don't know.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah, I agree. The only reason I'm like slightly turned off from it, and I get it's the point of the story that we're in, but Ellie is so unlikable right now.
Really?
Because she's just
yeah, because of Joel. Yeah, because the Joel.
this whole time
I
in
like
the
the
season,
portrayal, but Ellie is
she's just an annoying brat the entire first 2 episodes, and I'm like, who am I supposed to root for? The person that just killed Joel, or the person who's been a dick to him for this whole season?
Yeah.
Like,
And it's crazy too because like I was watching it, and I'm like, damn, like I couldn't. Could you imagine being 19 in the fucking? How do you be 19 in the apocalypse, dude? Like so. She's just being basically what every 19-year-old, but it is so.
Honestly, it might be better to be young in the apocalypse because you don't know how nice life was.
I mean, that's
you
a
didn't
fair.
have video games.
That's a fair point, but
An
like,
AC.
but then you end up like from Walking Dead, like Carl poking a walker that's in the river instead of like throwing rocks.
Yeah.
You know, and then the walker grabs your ass, and then you're that annoying character.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, dude, she is very angst, but I think now she's just gonna be bloodlusted.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how Bella Ramsey is gonna play that, like, fierce, I guess, because
Yeah.
Ellie is, I think, supposed to be very fierce in the second game.
I think she's a straight up monster.
Just a murderer, like turns
Joel.
into like Joel, like early Joel. Yes, yeah.
I think in the game, like, there's a part where you're playing as, what's the Abby, and like, I keep freaking the fuck. Ellie is like hunting you, and so it's like a reverse roles there. It's fucking creepy.
Dude.
Yeah.
So I kind of wonder if the show's going to take that same route where they switch to Abby's point of view and like kind of does that, because I know that's what happened in the game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, where spoilers?
And I know people wanted a more muscular actress to play Abby.
But she looks weird in the game, man. It's like,
It looks crazy because A, you're in an apocalypse. Where are you getting all this protein
Yeah.
to be building? Because like, not only like would I have trouble, but like women would have an even harder. They have a hard time with the supplements we have now. Like anybody, like to just
they're
build
grind-
that kind of muscle.
Maybe they're grinding up zombies.
But so like it looks kind of goofy, but like at the same time, it's like, how do you find an actress with the acting chops? Like I feel like she's a good actress. Like she kind of killed it. Like as a more sadistic, sadistic,
yeah.
kind of like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
She turned into like exactly what Joel was probably, or like what Ellie might be turning into here. I don't know. That's a cool story to tell, I think.
Yeah. So we'll see. And it was also like, once it happened, we were like, oh my god, that sucks. I'm like, well, and I said this to my wife. I'm like, well, we can go back and watch, you know, the first season again because, you know, he's in that. But then I thought about all the shitty stuff in the first season, like the friggin' his daughter, and then the kids that they run into, that horrible fucking, the Frank episode, like all these just depressing things. I'm like, we don't need to watch any of that again.
That show's incredibly depressing.
Dude, that Frank episode had no business being that like touching. It's just like,
Did you
what
see?
the fuck?
I saw a fucking thing about like Frank and what the hell is Frank and Bill in the game.
Bill,
It's literally just like a fucking note where
Yeah.
one of them's like, "Hey, you piece of shit, fuck off."
Yeah,
And somehow they turned that into like a very incredibly emotional episode. Like, what the fuck did you do that? Why? Well, whatever.
this season I think needs to have some more of that. Like, they need to. I know this is kind of fucked up to say because like it's gonna be painful to watch, but they need to make me feel kind of bad for these people that Ellie probably is gonna likely be going after.
Yeah.
Like, show them being like good ass people, and then Ellie just murk them, and you just be like, who am I rooting for? Like that. Now I hope they take it there because that would be fucking sweet.
Because I think the only two that I really feel anything for is her boyfriend or best friend. I don't know, the one guy that's in the group, because he was like, we need to leave. She's crazy. Like, we just need to go back home because we're all going to die out here. Like, he seems like he has some common sense. And then the other girl, the one that was like putting the drug into Maddie. What's
Dina. She was like looking away when she's beaten.
Yeah, and like she seemed like remorseful. Like those two at least seem to have like some, you know, side to them, but the rest of them are just like, yeah, fucking kill people.
Whatever.
Like, all right, yeah, fucking kill
Let
them.
her do
I don't care.
Damn. It's like, we had a moral code before this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only, I guess, unless you guys
For
have
your
any,
dad, like it's not like it's like.
yeah,
I mean, I can get over a parent. Like, I mean,
Fuck
right?
my parents, dude.
I mean, it's not like the wife or like the kid. Different story, but like,
What if you so like you see someone beat your parent? Wait, are we talking about Abby or?
he made it pretty fucking quick for the guy. Like, it wasn't maybe the right thing to do, but like, dude, Ellie was gonna die. Period. And the cure. Who knows? If these motherfuckers, they already tried it on some people and they failed. So, like, dude, who's right? I don't know. But the guy died quick. Joel did not. That's unfair.
my only two gripes about that are, one, like, and I get like in Joel's situation, he's probably like is accepting her verbal assault on there when she was like going on her speech about it and everything, but like she's like, I had a code and, you know, whatever, and he's like, he could have just been like, your dad was gonna kill a child. Like, he didn't have a code. Should I have killed him? That's debatable. So if you want to kill me, that's fine. But like, he was gonna kill a child there, buddy. So like, don't try to pretend like, you know, your dad was this whatever high and mighty. So that was my one issue. And the second, why didn't Joel just make a move for her? Like he had his leg blown out. She's swinging at him with a club. Just try to grab it. Try to kill her if you want. My thought is they all have guns pointed on him. At least then somebody shoots you and then you're
Human
dead quick.
shield.
Yeah, like why are you going to sit there and accept getting beaten to death when you can just be like, I'm going to take a lunge at her, try to, you know, strangle her out. Maybe one of her buddies shoots me, then whatever, it'll be quick. Like
I know. I was thinking that too, but then like I think he was like thinking about Dina laying there on the floor. Like if he tried something, then everybody dies kind of scenario where he's
that's
like,
a good point.
He's in his dad mode at this point, right? Like that's why he saved Abby in the first place.
That's why
He's
never have kids.
He has this like new relationship. It seemed like with Dina. Like Dina looked up to him.
He called her kid like when she walked in. It's like, oh hey kiddo or whatever. So like, yeah, that's a good point.
And then with Ellie, so it could have been that. But like I think that Joel was he went soft in Jackson, dude. He got soft. He was laid up for 5 years in a nice city, good morals, you know. Just reading glasses on, build contracts and shit, like telling guys, "Yeah, dig over here for new homes."
Don't get soft.
Don't get soft.
Stay hard.
Hard like a dick. What?
I seen you pull someone's jawbone off.
I synced it.
I seen it. Y'all going soft.
All right.
All right.
We're running
Wrap
kind
this
of
one
long
up.
here.
All right.
Wrap it up. We should just release this for a Tuesday episode at this point. It's long enough, but
Yeah, we're only like 40 minutes.
check it out. Thursday, Bartop.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Rip a jawbone off.